Coco's Woodie. What's with it, Woodie?
Oh, man, still kicking, man. Got a little flooding in the studio and shit I'm dealing with right now.
Yeah, we heard about that, man. Can you let us know about that?
Some fucking water came in. It was raining like hell up here in Northern California, so and took out the carpet, and there's some of the walls up and all that. We had to move all the equipment out, so we'll be down for about 2 weeks. But other than that, we on top of shit. We got like 3 or 4 projects that we're working on, and B-Dog solos pretty much wrapped up. Don't expose the Sevens in the work. Lil D, he's working on something. He might drop a collab album with Lil Woodie. We got Louie Lou. He started up his own little side label, fired up, but he still uses Koch Records. And he's working on his new project as well. Shadow got half a project on, but then he disappeared in the wind, so I'm not sure what we're going to do with those songs. And it's just a matter of getting covers done and picking up release dates for them. And each album, we got to have the money up front to put it out. So that's about what we're doing right now.
Okay, so no equipment was damaged in the storm?
No equipment got damaged.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Hold on. Poison. Quit that, man. Damn dogs.
How many you got?
3 of them running around right now.
Okay. Let's get down. Can you clear up the little incident? Not incident. But what happened with Koch Records?
Koch?
Yeah.
Shit. Koch Records came at me. When was it? Back in 2000 or something. And we just did a deal and stuff, and they just kind of, they shoved that shit out there. I didn't approve the cover. It wasn't fully approved. And one of the interns or someone working there turned into pre-master. And they pressed up like 10,000 units or 5,000 units of low-sounding music. It's a negative 12 decibels. And industry standard is supposed to peak at 0 decibels. So you put it in a boombox, turn the boombox all the way up. People were complaining because they couldn't get it to go loud enough. I called them. I got a hold of them with the problem before it even hit the shelves. But they had already pressed it up, and they said they weren't gonna not ship those out. That after 5,000, they'd start using the other master again. So that pissed me off. So that's why I ended up releasing Demons in My Sleep remastered. To let the supporters know it wasn't my fault. My bad, here it is. This is how it was supposed to sound. Gave them some new tracks and put a better cover together and whatnot.
Okay.
Not to mention, they've been using my stuff on, like, video games and, what's the other thing, Growing Up Gotti show. And I don't know, they say I'm not old or nothing, but in the long run, I think I'm going to be old or something. I think Bill Gates got to kick me down something because I'm on some Xbox games. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Okay, how have you changed over the years musically? You've been in it for a while.
I haven't really changed much. My music might sound a little different, all that, but it's just, as I grow, I learn more shit. As I get older, I learn more things. So, if anything, my music, the quality is probably a little bit better, whatnot. And my topics now are, homies already know where I'm from. I said that so many times, people know what I represent and what I love. But it's like now I'm trying to talk to the youth, you know what I'm saying? Talk to them, let them know about this government and shit. I'm on a whole other page. Like, they slapped me in gangster rap, that's what they put me in. I call it more like reality rap, but it's more like political. If they want to put it, they can slap gangster political on me now if they want, because I'm pulling the sheets back on these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? That's what all this new shit, like all my lyrics and the new shit that's going to be coming out, that's what it's on. I'm trying to teach people what our civil rights are being stripped every day. They either want us locked up or they want us at war. You know what I'm saying? And it's all poor people. You know what I'm saying? And poor people come in every color. That's what it's boiling down to. Rich and poor thing. Poor people going to war, or they're getting locked up, and they're going to enslave us in the prison systems. They're already building underground prison systems. But these people aren't going to see the light of day. It gets deep. It gets deep. People research to learn a lot of this shit's been predetermined like a century ago. They've been working on these ideas and plans. And a lot of these wars in the past, old school wars, they were fought because of political agendas they had. They lied to the people about why we were going to war. You don't see none of Bush's kids out there with a fucking AK-47 dumping. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
None of them. No, they all in the clear, but they'll take all our uncles and cousins, nephews, whatever, and slap them in the war.
Okay.
Tell them, oh, we're going to give you a good school and all that. Shit, a lot of us, feel like we have no other choice. Yeah, we'll go to war. We'll get some schooling, get some money out of it. Whatever.
That's real. Right now, a couple of your East Coast members want to know, can you exactly tell them who is part of the East Coco lineup?
As in who's going to be coming out next? Or
basically.
Records?
Well, who's basically, what artists are East Coco artists?
Yeah, East Coco Records is still East Coco Records. It's myself. It's Louie Lou. Who's doing his own side label. He's still East Coco. Lil Los. He ain't been doing much. He's been doing other hustles lately.
Yeah. What is the exact situation with Lil Los? And is he planning on dropping a solo or not dropping a solo?
When we first started out and all that, he was on the side doing a trade school thing. He was trying to do 2 avenues and stuff in case one didn't work out. He started making good money. He gets paid doing what he learned in that trade, you know what I'm saying? He gets paid good, decent money and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like with how much we get as a label, it's not enough to pay all the artists like they had a real good job every year. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We probably pulled in, last year was our most successful year so far, and we probably pulled in between $50,000 to $60,000. Now, when you deduct, $1,800 a month for a house payment,
mm-hmm.
when you deduct studio time, gas, food, artists, everything, projects being pressed up and all that profit, we probably got maybe half that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then then that's got to be divvied up. You know what I mean? In different departments or whatnot, and everyone's got to get a little bit of money or something. But it's paying. It took 6 years before this music even paid for itself. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I was doing all kinds of side hustles, and so was everyone else, to keep the fucking company going until about 2 years ago, because we have enough albums out now, and they're growing, they're spreading. They're playing us on German radio.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing, we're getting a lot of love outside the country more than we are here when it comes to, like, radio type thing. Japan's feeling us. We get sales from Japan now. And it took 6 years, like I was saying, it paid for itself. And now, the money that comes from just the record label alone is enough to keep the overhead costs. We pay the overhead costs, and we have a little bit of profit coming in. You know what I'm saying? So we finally hit that mark. And they say independent businesses, you know what I'm saying? It's not their 15th year that they really start booming and shit. So we got 7 years to go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Still a long way to go.
But the thing is, a lot of people just get in. They get in for the wrong reasons. Lots of it, maybe the fame, or they want to be a hit overnight. I got an album out, blah blah blah. Then they rich right away. You know what I'm saying? 2 albums later, they just give up. They do other stuff, whatever. And man, when I got in there, I did it for the long run. I knew, because when I was released back for a bid I did back when I first was going to start my label, they were forcing me to do 9 to 5 and all that for about a year and a half. And actually, no, 3 years. My apologies. Like 3 years, yeah, because that's how long the probation was. And I learned I fucking hated 9 to 5. I either quit. I never got benefits because I either quit or got fired. I could never make the 6-month mark. It didn't work for me. So at that age, I said, if I could either do this the rest of my life, or now's the time to go full-fledged in this music and do something with this. And I've been doing that ever since. But it just took a long time. It took like 7, 8 albums before we really started reaping some benefit from it financially. The benefit of just having our voices out there and the stories we've been wanting to, tell people for years, that's benefit alone. Even if we never made a dime off it, it was worth it. Mm-hmm. But we actually starting to see some income out of this, so that's good.
That's
And
good.
I think it's just going to keep growing, man.
Yeah.
As long as I can just keep my head straight focused, stay up out this prison system, which is so easy to get caught up in now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Especially with people with criminal records and all that.
Right.
And if I stay wise, I'm going to be here for a while.
Mm-hmm.